To set up SuperHot Game, you need to do a few things. First of all, take all the cards with P1 here and set your starting deck. Then take the obstacles deck and set the obstacles here, take 6 of them and set them in an obstacle line. Then take all the mission cards, shuffle them and take one out so that you have one mission visible. Then take all the bullet cards and put them here. You're pretty much ready to go. Now you just have to take the 4 cards, which is your starting hand. You keep them here. Now just imagine that there are also a few other areas here. There is a used cards area here, new cards area here, your discard here, and obstacles discard here. You're ready to play SuperHot now. Now let's see how a round looks like. So first of all, you have to check if you have 4 cards in your hand and if there are 6 obstacles in the line. If that's it, you're ready to go. First of all, you can decide if you want to pass the turn. If you want to pass the turn, then discard as many cards from your hand as you want and put them in an obstacle discard pile. Do not discard bullets. If you have any bullets cards in your hand, I'm sorry, you have to keep them. Then you can take the last card in the obstacle line and put it in your discard pile, right? If you don't want to pass, then let's proceed to a regular round. So what you do is you use your cards. You basically look at the top of the cards here. So in the starting cards, what we have here is only the gray and red points from dodge and punch cards. You can use these points to fight obstacles in the obstacle line. So what it means that you have to fight whatever is down here. For example, to fight with this card, you would need to have 3 gray points, 2 red points, or here and here and here. You can mix them up, so you can mix together gray and red points. And to fight with these cards, you would have to spend 4, for example, gray and red points. Let's do that. We can spend all these 4 cards to fight against this card. So what we do is we take this card and put it in your new cards area, and all the cards that you've used to fight with this obstacle you put in your used cards area. Now we go further. We take all the cards from the new cards area and refill our hand back to 4. Now we put all the used cards in the obstacles deck. But first, let's check how many cards we actually have used. We've used 4 cards, so 4 obstacles would go off the line. These go to the obstacles discard, and these cards from the obstacle line go to your discard. And it's always like that. If you use any cards, they will go into obstacles discard. If you remove any cards from here, they will go either to your new cards area if you fought against them directly, or they will go to your discard area, meaning that they will eventually go back into your deck. Now, after we did that, we have to look at what happens with these cards and apply the effects of these cards. At the end of the round, shoot 2 bullets. So we put 2 bullets into the obstacles discard. It's not that bad yet. It will get bad though. Now, here we have, at the end of the round, discard a card from your hand, except from a bullet. So we have to, unfortunately, discard one of these cards. Let's get rid of this one red one. And of course, it goes to the obstacles discard. Now, we slide the cards here and refill it back up to 6. Remember that the obstacles deck is not a part of obstacles line. You do not fight against this card, you just see what's coming. Now, we just have to check if you've actually managed to complete a mission. Mission progression. Let's see what happens when you complete a mission. When you complete all the missions from one level, you discard this mission and basically shuffle all the remaining gold cards and draw right number for the new level. So for the level 2 it would be 2 new cards, And after you manage to do that, then you will draw another 3 cards. So as you can see, there will be still some missions not used in this game, and you can check them out in another game. Now, what happens basically is that after you discard this and take the new goals, then you put all these cards together, all the discarded line and the obstacles card, shuffle them and line up new cards in the center line, and then you take your discard pile and your player deck and your cards from your hand and shuffle them back together and draw another new 4, and then you start a turn. How the game can end? Basically in 5 ways. First, you win, and you win by completing all 3 missions of the 3rd level. And there are also 4 ways to lose. First of all, if you end up with 4 bullet cards in your hand, then you're gone. You simply die. You've been shot. If you run out of bullets in the bullet deck, then you're also dead. There are just too many bullets in the air, and it's just gonna take you down eventually. Now, if you don't have enough cards to fill the center line, meaning that the obstacle deck and the obstacle discard pile do not let you line 6 cards here, you lose. And eventually, if you have fewer than a total of 4 cards in your hand, deck and player discard pile, so these cards, then you have nothing to play and you simply die. So, 1 way to win, 4 ways to lose. Good luck!